Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today's video is all about how we made a cat tree for our kitty. We already have one video about how we made another cat tree and you can find it here on our channel. I'll leave a link in the description. But in this video, the cat tree will be bigger and have a different design, one that's perfect for an active large cat, or even several cats. Let's get started.
For the frame, we used plywood, which gives the structure great strength and ensures it will last for a very long time. Let's start by making the little cat house. This house will have two entrances, so we need to make two identical pieces. I measured the center to make sure the entrance would be even, and using a circle template, I marked the area that needed to be cut out. I cut the straight lines with a circular saw and then used a jigsaw to cut out the rounded part. For the covering, we chose carpet. It's the perfect material. It's very cozy, cats love it, and it's durable. I attached the carpet using a staple gun. I used to work with a large one, but later I bought a smaller stapler, and it's much more convenient to use when you're making a cat tree. While attaching the carpet, the main thing is to wrap it tightly around the edges so it fits snugly and doesn't have any loose spots. For the walls of the cat house, you need to leave the top and bottom edges uncovered, so they can fit properly against the top and the base of the cat house later. The other two walls, which will be solid, are very easy to wrap. The main thing here is just to wrap it tightly and make sure there are no empty spots without carpet. By the way, you don't have to buy carpet only from a store. You can also check your local marketplace and look for people who install carpets in homes. They always have leftover pieces that are perfect for projects like this, and the price will be much lower than in a store. Also, I wanted to say that your support means a lot to us, and we would really appreciate it if you subscribed, left a like, or wrote a comment. It really helps the channel grow. While you're making the cat tree, make sure you have a sharp blade. It will make cutting off the extra pieces of carpet much easier, and sometimes you might also need scissors. Sometimes little fibers or threads may stick out, and you can easily remove them. I use a gas torch for this and lightly singe them off. For the base of the cat house, I slightly rounded two corners using a jigsaw. It makes the whole thing look a bit cleaner, but it's not necessary. To remove small imperfections, I also sanded it a bit. Since we left the bottom edges of all four walls uncovered, the base needs to be wrapped on all sides. Here we just continue wrapping it the same way. There aren't any new important details. Also, don't forget to staple the carpet on top so it doesn't sag or stay loose. For the assembly, I used clamps to hold the pieces in place while I screwed them together. But if you don't have any, that's okay. Someone can simply help you hold the pieces instead. By the way, it might look a bit strange that I tap the screws in with a hammer, but it actually helps a lot. This way the carpet doesn't get caught and wrap around the screw. When you start joining the pieces together, don't forget to check how evenly they line up, so you don't end up having to redo it when you're almost finished. The house is ready, so now let's start preparing the legs for the cat tree. For this, tubes with a small diameter work perfectly. And to attach the legs to the base, you'll need to make some mounts. Just cut a small piece of the same tube to use as a template, and then make two wooden circles for each leg, just like I'm doing in the video. Wood works perfectly for this. Now take the two circles for one leg and attach them on both sides using a nail gun. I'm going to wrap the legs with the same carpet, and I'll wrap one of them with sisal rope so the cat can use it as a scratching post. The top and bottom of the leg should not be wrapped with carpet. The most important thing when wrapping the sisal rope is to wind it very tightly so it doesn't sag or loosen over time when the cat scratches it. If your cat loves to scratch a lot, or if you have multiple cats, you can make several legs wrapped in sisal rope to give your pets more variety. To remove any loose fibers, I also burn the sisal rope with a gas torch. At first it looks a bit charred, but then you just need to wipe it with your hand and it comes off easily. After that, the leg wrapped with sisal becomes smooth and looks great. When all the legs are prepared, we can start assembling. In this process, you need to take a bit of time to make sure all the legs are positioned evenly. I start by attaching the legs with a nail gun just to hold them in place. This way, it's easier to adjust and straighten them later if needed. And after that, I secure them properly with screws. For the base and the small shelf, you need to wrap them with carpet on all sides. Let me remind you again about the legs. Make sure to set them straight, because once everything is assembled, any uneven angle will be very noticeable. Almost all the pieces are ready, and now we're moving on to the final assembly. Just follow along with what I'm doing in the video. By the way, a homemade cat tree like this will last a very long time. It's much sturdier than anything you can buy in a store. All the previous cat trees we bought for our cat became wobbly very quickly, and it was hard to fix them because the materials used are usually cheap and flimsy. This small piece that I'm wrapping with sisal rope is used to strengthen the cat tree even more so that the left and right sides stay firmly connected. I also burned this piece with a gas torch as well. In the previous cat tree we made on this channel, we used a large tube that our cat absolutely loves. For this design, we decided to change it a bit and use half of a tube instead, meaning it will be open, and it works perfectly. This cat tree is perfect in terms of design because if your cat wants to hide, cat can do that inside the house. But if cat wants to lie out in the open, cat can relax on the top part of the tree. The half tube with curved edges that gently wrap around the cat. Trust me, your cat will love it. If you can't find a large tube like this, you can make a shelf with raised edges yourself. But I would still recommend trying to find a big tube. Cats really love them. I attach the top tube and then all that's left is to cover a few open areas of the sisal rope and the cat tree is ready.
Thank you so much for watching. Our cat absolutely loves the cat tree we made for her. She jumped on it right away and didn't want to leave. If you enjoyed this video and you like projects like this, we have another cat tree video on our channel. Don't forget to check it out as well. See you in the next video.